China May new domestic charges fall once more. Greater stimulus expected. Beijing China's new home expenses in May fell for the second 1 month this year, depressed via nevertheless fragile call for as substantial COVID-19 curbs dented already weak consumer confidence, suggesting extra coverage stimulus is wanted to go back the marketplace to growth. Average new home prices in 70 predominant towns dropped 0.1% on a month-on-month basis, after a 0.2% decline in April, in line with calculations primarily based on National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) statistics released on Thursday. From a year earlier, charges slipped 0.1%, down for the first time considering September 2015 and chickening out from a 0.7% advantage in April. Year-on-year charge boom has eased because May closing year due to a slowing economy, tight mortgage disbursement and as sentiment weakened amid a liquidity disaster that led to some high-profile loan defaults through builders. Shares of mainland builders fell on Thursday, with the CSI 300 real estate index down around 0.5% after establishing up about 2%. China's belongings quarter, a pillar of growth, deteriorated in addition in current months, spurring the government to take additional measures to stimulate home demand hit with the aid of COVID-19 restrictions in some of the U.S.'s biggest towns. Shanghai was locked down for 2 months until the cease of May, at the same time as the capital Beijing closed amusement and different venues in a few districts to contain outbreaks. China's zero-COVID policy has hit supply chains and slowed activity throughout many commercial enterprise sectors. In May, greater than 100 towns applied easing measures to assist the assets sector, mainly concentrated on homebuyers in small and medium-sized cities, including cuts in mortgage prices, smaller down payments and a rest in purchasing regulations. The principal metropolis of Wuhan on May 22 eased domestic purchase curbs for some shoppers, allowing households with multiple infant to buy up to 3 houses. In May, 25 out of 70 cities surveyed by way of the NBS suggested an uptick in new home prices from the preceding month, compared with 18 towns recording a gain in April. The belongings sector in small cities remained bleak ultimate month with monthly new domestic costs down for the 9th month. Homebuyer self-assurance is low because of COVID-19 in spite of frequent stimulus rules, stated Zhang Dewei, an analyst with belongings consultancy Centaline. China's belongings marketplace woes are in all likelihood to worsen this year with fees final flat and income and funding falling in addition, in line with a current poll. To increase call for monetary government closing month reduced their benchmark fee for mortgages and lowered the loan price ground for first-time domestic shoppers. Property sales by means of floor place in May fell at a slower tempo for the first time in 3 months. More easing guidelines targeted to help call for are expected in the coming months to stimulate the world. More stimulus policies are had to stabilize the property market, particularly in addition, discounts in loan prices for customers, said Centaline's Zhang.